Greetings to each and every one of you. I'm Bishop Michael Golden Jr., jurisdictional prelate of the Second Ecclesiastical Jurisdiction of the state of Virginia for the Church of God in Christ. Since our assignment to this diocese, we have aggressively worked to meet the needs of pastors and leaders all across this great state. One of the first pillars of our vision focus has been to provide external and internal collaborations and partnerships, which would then in turn provide additional streams of revenue so that we can more effectively provide outreach ministry. I'm so proud to announce today that within the first 6 months of this administration, we have been able to, of course, get nearly $200,000 in grants secured for many of the local churches in our diocese. And that number will continue to grow as we continue to meet the needs of those who are ministry-minded and focused. Having done that, the next pillar of vision focus is education. So many of our young people are graduating from high school with no opportunity at all to attend college, whether the journey is an educational challenge based on GPA or whether it is based on financial challenges. And I believe that it is the call of the church to meet the need in this season of our students to ensure they are educated and better prepared for a promising future. Having stated that, the Virginia Second Jurisdiction is proud to announce today a new partnership with Mary Baldwin University. Our AIM convention will convene on June the 21st through the 23rd, and it is there we will have opportunity for engagement. But it is also a much broader moment of thanksgiving as we now are working to meet the need of our young people who need the opportunity for education. I want to announce today Dr. Ernest Jeffries. He currently serves as the Vice President of Student Engagement for the Mary Baldwin University. Dr. Jeffries, how are you, my friend?
I am well, Bishop. How are you today?
I'm fantastic, and I just want to let everyone know that not only are you the director thereof or the vice president of student engagement, but you're also authentically Church of God in Christ, and we're honored to have you with us.
Yes, sir, and definitely honored to be on here with you this evening.
Would you please share with us just a bit about Mary Baldwin University as we move forward?
Yes, thank you. Mary Baldwin University has a very rich history here in Virginia. It was founded in 1842 as the Presbyterian denomination's first women's seminary. And over the years, Mary Baldwin has evolved into one of the most diverse small universities in the nation. We also now, as we have become a university, we also have a medical campus and offer doctoral degrees in medical science, in occupational therapy, in physical therapy, nurse practice, and we have new programs in nurse anesthesia, as well as various programs on the main campus and several programs online, specifically the MBA and educational and behavioral science degrees as well. And so we are at a place right now where a few years ago, before I came, Mary Baldwin became a co-educational institution. And, now we are an institution that's serving young men and young women from all over the place. But primarily, the largest part of our student body is from right here in Virginia. And we are dedicated to being what we call an opportunity engine for the people of Virginia.
Now, our truth is that we, in many of our churches, we have youth and young adults. More broadly within our community context, we have youth and young adults. And let's say we have a young person who is a rising senior. And of course, they are having challenges with their GPA. You know, GPA is one of the indicators as to whether you're able to get in school or not. And it has created a challenge for so many down through the years. And so how can a parent, how can a young person of course, who may be challenged in their GPA, 2.5, 2.9, 2.3, 2.1, is Mary Baldwin a place that they could consider for higher education?
We are absolutely a place that they can consider. And you all heard me use the phrase just a minute ago, an opportunity engine. We are an institution that believes in giving young people an opportunity. And when you specifically you're talking about African American young people, they face many challenges. And many times the GPA is not a great measure of their potential and who they are. And so we are an institution that we will look at every student and that we will try to give chances to students where possible. And let me just add this: we have a policy here that every student that we admit, we will apply some level of scholarship dollars to that
Mm.
admission. And we are
This is
also,
incredible.
yeah, and we're also a standardized test optional institution now. So that means you don't have to take the SAT or the ACT to be admitted to Mary Baldwin University.
My brothers and my sisters and those who are watching us, what you're hearing is the unveiling of opportunity. Students who have had challenges in the area of testing, students who are GPA challenged. And not only that, what I'm hearing from you today, Dr. Jeffries, is also students who are fiscally challenged as it pertains to going to school. They don't have to go directly into the workforce if they have a desire to go to school, because they've got an opportunity, a second chance to get it right with Mary Baldwin University. Give us some context around the scholarship opportunity, because normally scholarships go to students with a 3.5 GPA, 3.0 GPA. How low could that GPA be? And they still have opportunity for scholarships.
Well, and again, when we're talking about admission, we like to look at every individual student. We might have a student that has a 2.3 GPA, and have done well in certain courses and may have stumbled here. We're going to look at that student, and Bishop, we admit that student. We're going to give them scholarship dollars just because they get admitted. Now, with that being said, the higher your academic standing is, that's the more dollars that we will apply to that scholarship, that we will award. And also, we have started something here this past year that we call Access MBU, where we take students from Virginia and we take their information from their FAFSA, and then we apply that plus the scholarship dollars for them getting in. Plus, there's a Virginia VTAGS grant that goes to all in-state Virginia students, and we bring that to a place to where we are offering full tuition
Wow.
scholarships that way, and that's called Access MBU, and that is only for students from the state of Virginia.
This is a wonderful time to be connected to the Church of God in Christ and to the Virginia, second jurisdiction state of Virginia. What I'm hearing is there is potential for students to go to college at no cost after you have exhausted all of the opportunities financially for them and their families. And this is critical. This is why we're joined together in this moment and in this partnership, because we want to make a difference for so many of our children, so many of our families who are challenged, literally deciding between prescription drugs and, of course, tuition. They're making the decision between bill money for the necessities of life and tuition. This moment is critical. This partnership is essential. And we're going to talk a little bit as we prepare to close around engagement, how persons will have the opportunity to engage with this incredible opportunity afforded to them through this new partnership between the Virginia Second Jurisdiction and Mary Baldwin University. And on June the 23rd, at of course 7:30 p.m., Mary Baldwin will be with us in our AIM convention. And please share with us what they could do right there on the spot during our AIM convention on that Friday night.
Well, what we will have, Bishop, is myself. I will be there personally, and we will have a representative from our admissions office. We will be there on the spot. And we know that since school is out, there may be some challenges with getting transcripts. We will accept a grade report. And even if you
Wow.
don't have that, we will take it upon your word of what your grades and GPA is. And then we will, at that time, we will have a very, very short, simple application. And then we will conduct an interview. And then if you are admitted, we will then give you a certificate that night with an
Wow.
amount for scholarships. And again, but all of this is also subject to grade verification. So we will need your transcripts later on, and then we will need you to then follow up and finish all of the admissions process. And let me say this as well. If you are a student that just graduated and you don't know what you're going to do yet, this is for you, because we will set you up to where you can start with us this fall. And then we are also wanting to target rising seniors, that you can go ahead now and apply, and you can have your college offer and decision out of the way. And we can do all of this at the AIM conference.
I'm so excited about this as I prepare to conclude. How many may ask, what is this? And I would submit that this is an answer to prayer for families with rising seniors, for families who have seniors who just graduated and, of course, are undecided, as you just well articulated. This is an incredible opportunity for them to now connect with a university which will not only absorb and consider their challenges of their past, but set them on an appropriate course for the future. This is real ministry. This is what church, this is what we've been called to do in this season. And for every parent that, of course, has heard this on this afternoon, evening, or whenever you will hear it, I want you to take a moment. Plan to meet us in our AIM convention there at the historic St. John's Church of God in Christ in Newport News, Virginia. Of course, located 2302 Orchid Avenue in Newport News, Virginia on June the 23rd. Now, of course, Evangelist Kiara Kiki Sheard will be with us on that night, but in the same building, we will be allowing our youth the opportunity to apply and, of course, get into college and, by God's grace, even receive scholarship. This is unconventional. This is ministry. This is indeed what we've been called to do. Thank you so much, Dr. Jeffries. I'm so proud of you and what God is doing in your life. And I pray that this new partnership will elevate, will cause us to engage and elevate as we take our young people to the next level. Any final words from you, dear brother?
Well, Bishop, we thank you for this opportunity and just looking so forward to the partnership. You know, we've done this type of partnership in other states, and this means a whole lot to us coming home to our state and then being able to first do it with my jurisdiction, the second jurisdiction of Virginia Churches of God in Christ. We are godly excited about this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, as I conclude, this is the Church of God in Christ, but without exclusivity. If you're watching me today, you may not be a member of the Church of God in Christ, but you said, I like what is happening and what this diocese is doing, and my child needs to be a part of this. Maybe you are a pastor in another denomination or another reformation, and you said, I need this available for my students. This is what we're going to provide for you. This will not just be a Kojic expression. You don't have to be born in it. We want to give you the opportunity to engage and to provide this for your youth. So the information, of course, will be on your screen, and you can go to our website, kojikva2.com, and there'll be more information around this partnership. Let's educate, let's ignite, let's elevate, and let's emerge. God's blessings be with you is our prayer.